Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5 gigabytes network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds not available in all areas after 30 gigabytes. Customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Game 1, it crushed me. Crushed me. I got my outfit ready. I was preparing all day to go to the Garden. We get there, everything's going great. Once again, Haliburton hits a fucking last-minute two-pointer, foot on the line.
When you see this, the choke, what is that about, man? Like, I'm like, at this point, we got to fight, shove each other. Say, it's the biggest disrespect. That's worse than Trae Young throwing the dice on the floor, man.
We got the curse. We got a jinx. We got a jinx and a curse on us, Lord.
Well, I wasn't there, Jada. You know, they usually
That might have been
me.
it. We needed
no, Jada, they usually blame me. But I see you sitting pretty courtside next to CC.
So you charging it to me now? We lost because of me?
No, you ain't the jinx, but I was here. I'm in Miami, my crib in Miami. I'm watching you sit pretty the whole game. I said, damn, Jada there. He where he's supposed to be. And so, well, I could break down so much, right? The Knicks, man, you know, you got to understand, in order to go to the chip and you're in the Eastern Conference Finals, you can never fall asleep. They had a lead. They were playing so good that they fell asleep. Nobody picked up Nesmith. He was shooting them threes wide open.
Knocking them joint. He was unconscious in a matter of seconds, dog.
Why can't nobody just rush this guy and make somebody else do it? If he hit three threes in a row, why nobody attacked him to make sure to get the ball out of his hand?
What you're saying is it was bad coaching.
Yeah, it could be that, or it was just moving to Haliburton is getting on my nerves. Like I'm
getting on your nerves.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I know you don't like using this word, but he almost got me hating him right now. Like, Haliburton, I didn't talk to Reggie Miller for 20 years. I would be in Jordan parties. I wouldn't talk to him. I finally ran into him in Newark Airport, and we'll talk about that later, face to face. And he said, yo, Joe, I'm a fan. You ignore me every time. It's over. It's 20-something years later. I gave him my hand. We became friends. Haliburton is starting to get on to Reggie Miller. We could not let these guys come up in there, choke. He took the heart out of New York City, the soul. I mean, every bodega, every corner.
Every bodega.
They like, do you even think we could come back? That's the biggest question.
I don't even want to. We got to at least split in the Garden, and we got to still win it in the end, or and get ready to go to Cabo, Kalahari, Betsy Head.
Let me tell you something. These are the type of losses.
One of these pools.
Look, if they shut us down, the wildest city in the world, what do you think they did to the Knicks? How deflating was this loss right here when you were 14 in the last 2 minutes and they come back to tie it, then win in overtime?
It crushed me, dog. It crushed me. Being in the building, then watching it on TV today, the shot went off the camera. When it
Nah, that's
bounced in,
crazy.
it went out of the damn arena. And
Nah, that was the luck of the Irish.
that was crazy.
We got to stop. Like, that was a destined shot. Like, that shot, come on, bro. He couldn't have called that shot off the back of the rim, went to the sky, came back down, went in. They got to stop with that. My thing is, for the first time in my career of being a fan, I wanted and I thought of breaking my flat screen. The first time in my life. When I see these guys after the Super Bowl and all this, they break their TV, bro, I had to walk and look out the window for a second. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Like, it broke my heart in pieces, that loss yesterday, because I know those be the type of losses that, and OG, right? Let me tell you something.
OG had bad body language yesterday. OG wasn't really happy yesterday. When they were subbing him out, OG
Let me
and
tell
Tibbs,
you, you
they
was
looked
right
like they
there.
were
You
eye
right
to
next
eye
to the
yesterday.
coach. You right there. You seeing their faces.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about OG, right? Not just OG. To me, the hardest sport in the world is boxing, meaning the worst on you, because you could be 50-0 and somebody knock you out. Now you're a bum in every barbershop. Everybody, he's washed up. He took an L. Even me, I'm guilty of it. You got to be perfect as a boxer. So now, OG, I love him. I'm a huge fan. But yesterday, when he missed that one shot, the one free throw, immediately I thought of 200-something million. Because somebody tell me how much OG got. He's the most paid Knicks player. And the minute he missed that shot, I thought of that 200-something M's. I was like, yo, 200-something M's?
Yo.
No, I got to keep it real. It's not my money, right? But they gave him the most money of all time. When he hit, he missed. And I love OG. I love him. But when he missed that one shot, I immediately curled up on the couch and said, yo, 200-something million, you're going to miss that shot?
He wasn't happy all game, though. I was right there. I was on the bench, damn it. When he was subbing in, subbing out, he didn't look. He looked like he wanted to put Tibbs in a Cobra clutch. If you ask me, something was up with OG yesterday.
See, they outcoached us, right? And I don't want to say that.
I didn't want to say it, but it's bingo.
I don't want to say it because I love Tibbs, but they outcoached us. At the very end, they took Turner out, who's a dog. Turner's a dog. They took him out. They put Siakam in the 5. Then they brought Obi Thompson at the 4. And these guys turned into Sonic Boom. Like, they too fast. They running and gunning. They shooting. They this. And so another thing is the coach got to play more players. There's just no way around it. The way the Pacers play is they running up and down that court so
try
fast.
To run us off
you got to get tired. Yeah. Brunson was dead tired. At the end, that's why they kept taking the ball from him and throwing him around. He was dead tired. He played every minute of the game. A big body Brunson.
They subbed him out. Listen to this. They subbed him in the end, and we was up. It's okay if we can win with Brunson on the bench. That's a plus for us. As soon as we was doing good, your man Tibbs, Jalen, it went all wrong.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I was proud of our team. I thought we was going to take one. We had it, and they lost focus. That's all that happened yesterday. They lost focus.
Not all. It's bad to lose game 1, man. We needed that. They took the fluidity out of me. I'm down right now. I'm not even the same.
Me either, man. They took the heart of every bodega.
They took my joy away last night, though.
No party on 7th Ave last night.
7th Ave. 7th Ave had cemetery silence after the game yesterday. All that celebrating they did yesterday was cemetery silence when I came out of it.
Let me tell you something. 7th Ave went into nuclear zone, bro. That shit got cleared out. Like, it was It was bad last night. And you know the type of party we would have had if we would have won last night?
We would have party like we won the damn chip. That's why we might have needed that. We got to get game 2, though. We have to steal game 2. Game 2 is not even
it's a must.
Yeah, game 2 is a must, or we can get our swim trunks and all that ready. I mean, start getting your feet towels.
Believe it or not, I had a little more rage in me against Boston and Indiana. I don't know why, because they beat us last year. But I'm very upset with Indiana now. Like I'm really not a fan. And I know that we got to get them game 2. The question is, because everybody want to see New York, Minnesota, Randall, Cat. That's the. Do we have to shift over to OKC and possibly facing Indiana for the chip? I know the ratings ain't gonna be as if the Knicks had it, but do we have to like shift because they do have the most valuable player for a reason? SGA.
Shout out to Shea for winning the MVP. But like you said, they look. I'm scared. I'm scared of OKC more than anybody. They look unstoppable. They look untouchable right now, Crack.
I'm just saying we got to get to them because Indiana's not laying down, bro. They're not going for that. And what I'm saying to you is, you saw SGA's, I'm chilling. I hear his MVP speech from the back of I'm listening to him, and I'm like, wow, did you see the speech?
I just seen a
SGA?
I seen a piece of it.
He gave the greatest speech in the world, and the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, damn. I just lost my mom's.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to him, and I'm like, yo, ain't nothing like a mother. I'm getting sentimental, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's talking about this woman and, yo, saved my life. I can't wake up without her. This. The most incredible speech. But you do know at the very end, it was about his wife. It wasn't about his mother.
It was his wife, yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucked up. I mean, we love our wife. You got to do that? And I was fucked up. It was like your moms, if you're speaking about your moms. I'm listening to the speech. I'm thinking the whole time he's talking about his moms, he turns around, it's about his wife. We need girl viewers, so let's just big up that. But
shout out to all the females, man. Shout out to the ladies.
We need all the females to tune in. But let me tell you something. He like losing his aura. Like SGA, let me tell you something. SGA is the Flyers. If you watch him, his drip is phenomenal. Nobody can fuck with SGA. He's calm, cool, collective. That speech he gave, I think is only equivalent to a mother's speech. Like, I never seen no shit like this. I'm sitting there, I'm shocked. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, we all love our wives, of course. There's nothing wrong with that. But your MVP speech, I'm thinking the way he's talking had mother all over it, like KD.
Yeah,
when
like
KD gave that speech to him.
Yeah. He might have been in the doghouse in the crib, and he was getting himself out without us knowing. He said, don't worry, I'm going to do my MVP speech for you, baby.
Let me tell you something. He gave it up he gave it up. A legend. Let me tell you something. And let me tell you, think about Haliburton. He was rated by his peers the most overrated player in the NBA.
That might be fueling him. Imagine if they called you the most overrated. And you like, word? I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to come out here and start busting ass.
That's why he's going crazy. Ain't nothing overrated about this, man. Yeah, yo, listen. I can't. I'm glad he did it early because if I'm a Knick player and I see him celebrating like that and I still got a whole series to go to prove him wrong.
Use that as motivation.
Thank God. Yeah. Because they usually do it. I never like all boxes. Let me not point nobody out by their name because then that'll be too much controversy.
Don't get us in no beef with no boxes, dog.
I'm not going to do it. But what I am saying is I hate when boxes, fight somebody toe-to-toe, and then once they know they got them in the last rounds, they start clowning them. And so I never liked that. I'm like, yo, just beat him up. He celebrated too early, Haliburton. He celebrated too early. And so let's see what the
I would
series
say
turns
that though.
into.
When you go in another person's home and still game one, that's worth a celebration, right?
But not the choke. The choke is like, ha
That's
ha!
legendary.
It's like,
He was just showing love to
the
Reggie.
choke is like New York.
That's like
Y'all
stepping
see
on the
me in the
building.
streets.
That's like stepping on the buildings, that choke.
Yo, that choke was like New York. You see me in the streets, all of y'all know me well. Y'all like this is like he went for that too early.
Yeah.
You understand? He got a whole series to play. Shout out to Indiana for that win. My man Ant Ferris. I'm watching all of them. Mike Epps.
Yeah,
I'm
Amp Harris,
watching
I see you.
all
All our
Lance
Indiana
Stevenson.
people, we see you. Yeah.
Lance Stevenson. I see all you guys celebrating.